Oh, it started. Okay, it's live. Okay, we're back. Thank God. Um. Okay, sorry, I was having some technical issues with the stream, but I'm back. So, yeah, let me just quickly pull up, see if I can load back into the game, if possible. Pray yes, I pray yes. Sorry guys, I was having some technical difficulties with this stream. My stream elements was like home on starting stream, so I had to, you know, stop it, restart the usual. You know how it is. But yeah, the third game has begun in the background, unfortunately, and we missed most of it. Well, not most of it, but some of it at the beginning. Sorry, I said the third game, the fourth game. The conclusion for the last game was that BSK took that round. So that means it's a 2-1 in favor of Popsicles. The Popsicles are still at the advantage, but like the way that last game went, I don't know. BSK could come back. They could come back. They could. So yeah, we're just trying to load back into the game now, and it looks like I'm going to be able to do that. Thankfully, I'm going to go back into the spectators mode. So I'll have yeah. Okay. Let me let you guys see that. All right. Yeah, we're back. We're back in it. We're back in the game. It seems that. Let me just. Yeah. It seems that BSK are taking 4 rounds on Popsicles, and like I said, this is going to end up going to be a very, very long game. Well, Popsicles currently. Yeah, Popsicles currently has an advantage this round. Anyways, they're going to now get the spike down. You have Kenneth. I was about to say that Kenneth was going to have to take a mad retake in order to come back into the game, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. Let me just make sure that everybody has the stream pulled up. One sec.
Turret out.
I think it's because of the stream delay.
Together.
Oh yeah, it's because of the stream delay. So you have to wait for 2 minutes to go live. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. There's no issue.
Barrier created. Duty is not over.
Alright, so right now we have Popsicles with the lead control. I would love to say we have Popsicles with the lead control, but since they're going to still manage to get the spike down despite the pressure from BSK.
Spike planted. 1 enemy remaining.
That
Last
beautifully traded out by Zoltan. Now we have Zoltan versus Omi Creator in 1v1. Just get very, very, very heated, very excited. Omi Creator should have some info on where Zoltan is. He probably knows that he's at that back of that side. Zoltan able to spot him, was able to take some cheap damage. Omi able to take it back, and we have Zoltan clutched out the round because the Popsicles is now a 4-3 in favor of Popsicle. Well, in favor of BSK still, but Popsicle was able to take 2 rounds back to back. And come back from a 4-1 lead, and now it's 4-3. So there's still hope for this team yet. It seems that they're currently in the attacking, and these are the scores so far. We have Preacher with a mad 9 kill lead at the top of the table of this team. Really, it seems like this is the definition of a battle sage, my guys. Like, my guy just out there putting himself in danger just to get those entry frags for the team, even though the duelists are not to be outdone themselves. It seems like going to work. Team Popsicle is going to work a slow push towards the B side. So that's Zoltan sending out his dog for some of that early information. Was able to spot the turret at the back of the site. So that's going to come in very, very handy for later on in this particular match. Managed to wall bang that backside just to double check to make sure that there's nobody in there. Let's switch our perspectives a second. They might choose to rotate at this point. Honestly, that would be the smart thing to do. Only creator taking some shield damage in heaven due to that turret, watching for the flank. He knows that's what he's going to do for that flank. He has no idea right now that Team Popsicle is slowly working their way through mid. Silver fans trying to push up, even though the rest are going into sewers. See if you could get somebody sleeping, catch somebody sleeping, just for 1 second. Probably able to capitalize on that. Silver fans caught in the animation for his
no charges left.
Dark cover, but is able to take much health from Ugly, even though that's not going to make a big difference. It seems that the Sage is going to kill him as soon as her heal comes back online.
30 seconds left.
But just from that, and Sosa able to trade it. You have Bot pushing up slowly, unable to. Makes no difference at the end of the day. Unfortunately, Preacher isn't able to trade that kill. And he has no idea. Makes no difference. Bot cutter.
Your duty is not
able to get the points that he needs.
Last player standing.
And now it seems that where's Sukiyumi again? I can't remember. Sukiyumi left the 1 versus 3 retake. It's going to take some truly exceptional crosshair placements on his part. As I was about to say that happened, wow. If manages to get himself a Vandal, might have to stay for the rest of the game, but at the end of the day, will it really matter? Yes, it does! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. That was an exceptional try from Sukiyumi. He managed not to only get 1, but 2 people, catch them off guard, tap their heads, and send them into the afterlife. And in doing so, not wreck, but at least hurts slightly the economy of Team Popsicles. What started out as a solid 3v1 ended up as a 1v1, which, yes, he ended in the favor of Team Popsicles, but you can see on the board just how much he was able to help. It's a full buy on both sides, even though if BSK are to lose this round, they will be in the mud, financially rather. Popsicle's going for that mid control, very, very crucial in this particular game. He says that Popsicle chopped down his ultimate, see if he can clear out the B side for this big push. The double ultimate coming through, Zoltan also popping his ultimate. They're going for full control of this side. I mean, it looks like BSK is going to be forced back, and they're going to have to play for the retake on this particular. And we can't, of course, we can't forget slowly pushing up through mid. We have Sosa. Although they were flanked from vents, and Ugly was able to clean up that disaster. Now it's a 3v2. BSK, obviously, they have the advantage.
Last player
Zoltan unable to react to that particular, and now it's a 1v. And it was cleared out by BSK. They managed to take the round. They managed to do a nice retake. It was a bit scuffed, but it was a good retake on their part. Wonderful round.
Thanks.
Conceding the points to Ugly so he can farm his ultimate.
Was that important?
And that wraps up the 9th round, going in favor of BSK. And now we're heading into the next round. Oh, that makes sense. 2 minutes. Alright, I hope you guys are having a good time on the stream. If anybody is like that. What's the issue?
Inside.
It's a tight round on both sides. Sosa able to convert that kill on Sukiyumi, giving his team the advantage. It seems that BSK is going to lock up really tight, put a tight hold on that heaven entrance. Sosa continues to play for mid control, just holding the bottom of mid. And it looks like they're going to slowly but surely make their way over to A and get this spike down. So our fans planting for heaven.
planted.
They have control of the A site. Although they didn't bank on ugly creators being there, Crew's able to trade out easy. Zoltan also able to capitalize on the preacher's push from spawn. Cruz has spotted out Kenya in heaven. Now, is he going to ego take this fight? Now,
One enemy remaining.
oh, that just leaves Kenya on side. Unable to capitalize, so that's able to take it. 1 down, 2 down,
One enemy remaining.
3 down. Oh, but Cruz able to finish it off. And yet again, here we have another round where, yes, Popsicles are able to take the round, but at a huge cost on their end. Kennen was able to take not 1, not 2, but 3 heads in that particular round, and honestly, I feel like he did a lot, even though they weren't able to, win the round. It certainly hurts Team Popsicles. Now we have it at a 5-5. It's another tie. At this point, the match would go either way, honestly. Now, Split, we need to keep in mind that Split is a defender-friendly map, and yet Popsicles are able to hold BSK they're able to hold them to this point, where we truly see, like I have said in the last couple of years, where we truly see a fair battle between these two teams is when we have Popsicle on the defending side, because it's a defense-oriented team, and yeah. BSK able to take 1 down, turning this into a 4v4. Now it's a 4v3. It's a 3v4, yeah. Very cool. Sosa managing to flip things in his favor. Every creator knows exactly where they are. But Sosa waiting for him. Wonderful blind coming in there from Kennen.
One enemy remaining.
Baby Cruz caught off guard. And that's the round. And that is the round. BSK 6, Popsicles 5.
Last round before the switch.
Alright, so we have things in favor of Team BSK. We're able to capitalize on this advantage. They've spotted out, rather, Popsicles pushing up to the A sides. Kennen holding the A sides all on his own, so well at least push to heaven. BSK's Popsicles still have clear view of the Kennen and Ugly forced back with Flash, shockingly blind just to counter. We are trying to slow this heaven push as much as possible. Spots the bird before it's popped, able to shimmy away just in the nick of time. Cruz has a good hold, neither able to capitalize on that shoulder peak. And we have Tsukiyomi holding the sights on his own son. Honestly, if I am BSK, if I am
30 seconds left.
Popsicles are rotating, but they can't rotate, they have to commit to this particular push at this point, just for the time. There isn't much time left for this team. Zoltan having to push forward for that blind. Able to trade wonderfully. The upgrade comes through. LB sent.
10 seconds left.
Karen sent down.
Seek them out.
Another use of the ultimate to kind of just force back.
Found one.
One enemy remaining.
Ultimate down is a 2v1. Preacher still has an advantage. He still has an opportunity here. I think Preacher is going to go for the flooded. The spike planted in the corner, which means there is no way he can defuse without somebody coming to pick it on him.
One enemy remaining.
I will not die here.
tapped easily by Silverfangs. Wonderful show of patience on his end. And that, my
Switching
friends,
sides.
is that sums up the first round. Not I said the first round, the first phase. Now we're switching over to the second phase. Both teams are going to switch sides. Now we're going to, like I said, where this game really is going to shine is when we have Team Popsicles on defense, because this is a very, very strong defensive team. While on the other hand, we have BSK, very strong attacking team. So it's at this particular moment in the match that we'll be able to tell the strength of both sides. This is where the face-off really begins. And as you can see, the match is tied 6-6. You know, Popsicles are able to hold their own up until this point in the match, as you can see just from the kills. You know, both sides have really been converted. The duelists really doing their job, trying to create that space. Preacher absolutely popping off, even as the battle sage of the team. Honestly, great performance from him. He's also able to get some information with that bird. He's able to tell that at least one person is pushing up. Spotted out 3 people, falls back strategically. Now they're not going to push up to this side. So it looks like they're going to have to play for the retake. Looks like Bud is AFK. Wait, oh no, he's back. Okay. Alright. I was about to say Bud's AFK, but it seems like he's back. He's also able to get his 3 kills. I think they're able to trade. Able to get that health back on the board. Meanwhile, the Sage, I believe, has used that here. Health-wise, Popsicles are in a great place right now. We have BSK turtled up in the back of that side.
Sentry.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. And cleaned up by Popsicles. Wonderful retake effort from that part. And now we have them pulling ahead by 1 round in this second half of the game. Round 14, let's get it. Sosa and Sosa and Sultan rather in an advantageous position here to stop the push. They can't easily tell that BSK is pushing up, but they're still going to go for that early information. Probably to have seen Kenneth pushing up close. Yeah, he did. He's going to
Spike
unable
down
to
A.
cruise. Has to fall back just from that engagement, but still holding tight to the heaven. Dropper not clearing Silverback fans from the site, and that is going to cost the team. It seems that BSK's A attempt has been shut down. I was about to say Ugly Creator left alone on the site, having to fight 1v3, but it seems like he's unable to make it through. And now we have Team Popsicles in a 2-point lead. Now we've seen from the past 2 games that if you give them an inch, they will take a mile. Will BSK be able to shut down this growing lead, or will we have a repeat of the first 2 games? Will Team Popsicles run away with it, and will this be GG's?
Turret out.
Beginning of the 15th round. So that's entrenched in the sides. We have Bud holding angles with Sosa. Sosa and Dropper are about to interact in mid. Chris holding heads on heaven. It seems that the BSK players are moving towards an A mid-split push. Well, is that how it will work out? Preacher and Ugly Creator in a very advantageous position right now might interact, might encounter also Wadawali on the side. Gotten some information with his turrets. Dropping 2 swarm grenades to kind of delay the push, hopefully. Position in such a way that if they are to push up and plant this spike, that he'll be more than prepared to shut that down. Falls back slightly.
Yeah.
They managed to slow the push down to his nose score. Preacher caught outside of the site. Caught outside of the site. Super fans takes down droppers to some trades. BSK currently have the advantage, but you know anything can change. Oh no.
Last player standing.
And now it's a 1v4. But we know that Zoltan, obviously we know that Zoltan can do incredible things and when he won before, but it seems like it's not going to have the case at this point in time. BSK managed to halt Popsicles from running away with the game. It's 8-7. Moving to the 16th round of the game. It seems like they're going to be leaning towards a deep push once again. Frame dropper. It's Preacher versus Boy. It seems like they're going to go for some mid control, but it's going to be shut down immediately by that sage wall. It's quite an interesting interaction going on in mid. Sosa cheats by Kenneth considerably, positioning himself at an angle that such that if they are to push this break in the wall, Ugly is able to open up some space on the A sides. I'm going to see, it seems like they're going to push through and
Get out of my way!
maybe possibly plant the spike. Yeah, Dropper manages to put the spike down. Preacher watching for the flank, ever too gently. Russell too gently. Nice trade coming in from Super Fans, but Ugly able to shut that down immediately. It's a 2v3. Will Zoltan be able to do as he usually does? A wonderful.
Last player standing.
Manages to get a 1 dink, but it's not enough. And now we're back at a tie 8-8 on both ends. Neither side is giving up, neither side is giving anybody an inch. It's a tight game through and through. Ultimately, it's going to fall down to whoever falls to fatigue at the end of the day.
Turret out.
Preacher win out that fight, but Wally goes down.
You
And
should
with that,
run.
they should have some information. The Killjoy ultimate going down, hopefully to clear some space on the side. No trades coming in as of yet. BSK still has the advantage in this particular fight. And now they have control of the B sides. This is going to be a massive retake effort from the likes of Popsicle. Sosa manages to... Ooh! Sosa absolutely popping off.
Last player standing.
But it's just one man. But one man is enough. Doesn't... Unfortunately, he loses that double peak. It's a nice attempt on his part. BSK takes 1 round in the lead. But as well as this has been a tight game this entire time. Ugly Creator absolutely fragging out of his mind with 22 kills, followed closely by Preacher. On the other end, we have Sosa and Zoltan holding the game together.
Placing sentry.
At this point, the game can still go either way, honestly. It seems like they want to go for a mid traveling. Sosa just making some very rudimentary picks. Super fans hidden in this smoke, honestly, it could make a huge difference. But it doesn't seem that anybody wants to push the B sides. At least that's the way it seems initially. We still have Kenne positioned at A sites across the map, ready to step in if it's called for. But it seems that Preacher and Aubrey are going to push up to the B sites. Slowly but surely, Silverfang is in a position to cause some hurt. Chris takes some damage himself, and things have been traded off. Actually, they have been traded
30
off.
seconds left.
It says they're going to rotate to the A sides to plant, even though Sosa and Cruz are positioned and ready and waiting. Can I manage to take out Sosa and get onto the sides?
Left.
Not enough time for this guy to go
Spike
down.
planted. Last player standing.
Blinding.
That's a 2-point lead for BSK. It seems that Popsicles are going to be using their tactical timeouts at this point to kind of slow down the game. Like I said in the last a couple of games, the tactical timeout is very, very important. It's a great way to just slow down the pace of the match, just get a feel out of things, kind of, get the game in control, more or less. Marvel that is in this right now, at this point in time. Tactical timeout about to come to an end. I wonder if Popsicles managed to come up with something on their end to bring this back, because BSK with the obvious advantage, it won't take much for them to just seal the deal. So Popsicles are going to have to really pull out all the stops at this point if they're going to want to stop this from going to a game 5, a final game, which I probably won't even be able to stream, unfortunately.
Turret out.
And here we begin the 19th round. Cruz just going to go for that standard mid wall.
Wall race.
Prevent any possible push, but unfortunately his attempts to wall off the opposition halted. He's just going to fall back now. He has some info. He's managed to drop their ammo down a certain amount, even though like that was at the cost of his. Sosa and Silver fans holding a textbook crosshair. If any enemy is to pick that angle, you can bet that they'll die almost instantly. But it seems like BSK actually split across the map in a surprising turn of events. Honestly, I feel like I assume that they would just commit to a single side, but it seems like they're holding mid. There are people in A, there are people in B. So no one person is, and they have opened up space on A side. So it seems that they might all just rotate over there. But no, it seems like they're going to commit to a B push.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Ooh. Nice placement of those swarm
30
grenades by
seconds
Bob.
left. Spikes down. Alarm bot out.
Kenne halting the retake efforts from both sides.
Last player standing.
Kenne going absolutely crazy on this defense. Doesn't matter to Sosa. Doesn't know that's what he posted up in heaven. Probably won't check in a rush to take the sides. Did not check. So he only come in without alert, and that's going to be round 11 in favor of BSK. Can Popsicles come back from dead on this one? I really did praise this team's ability to control the sites, and while it seems that BSK is in their heads at this moment, you can still see in certain situations them still trying to hold crosses and still just stick to
Tighten
the
our
standard
defenses.
default thing that you expect to see in a high level team. Although at this particular point it doesn't seem to be enough BSK, and their monstrous Berserker style attack scheme just
Wall raised.
are completely tearing apart the opposition. This wall getting flushed out early yet again. And it looks like BSK is going to go for that push, but what they don't know, or probably don't know, is that Wadawari and Silverfangs are waiting, just ready and waiting. So Sam manages to get 2 kills
Spike down mid.
and get the spike down in mid, forcing these BSK boys to both sitting and waiting for them to pick him. Just sitting and waiting.
Enemy remaining.
Bot going
Spike
absolutely
down
crazy.
B.
Silverfangs finishes it up, and that's 1 round back in the pockets of Team Portugal. Were they able to bring it back? I guess we'll have to wait and see. That was a very, very important round. That was an eco on their side, if I'm not mistaken, because we had Silverfang on the judge, we had Bot on the judge. So yeah, and they managed to win that, which means we can actually buy this round, which means we're going to get to see
Here.
rifles on the board yet again on both sides, and once again falls back to an aim match. Once again falls back to an aim match, more or less.
Hawk out. Blinded. Time to hunt. Scout destroyed. Hawk out. Blinded.
Some utility exchanged at A. Probably enough to force BSK to move for a more B-centric push, and yep, right on the money. He says that that's exactly what they're going to do. Sukiyomi teleporting into the B side for that info. Bot doesn't see him. He's able to get Bot out of the way. Unfortunate with that placement. Very good use of the ultimate from coming in from Sukiyomi. The trade coming in. The trade just coming in. Silverfangs absolutely.
Last player standing. 1 enemy remaining.
Shadows traveling. Shameful performance.
Oh, unfortunate. Nice try on his end. Probably trying to get all the way halfway, but Kenna able to stop that. And now we have BSK
Match
going to
point.
match points. One moment, guys. It looks like we're going to be having a match pause. Alright, it seems like we're back. Awesome. A little tactical time out there because we needed one of the players was offline, but it seems we're all back and running, so let's go. Seems that BSK favoring a B push here might take control of mid as well, as it seems like that's exactly what the arena plans to do. And you can see that their woman is also split on the side of you can tell that the other team's arena is also coming from, so he's a bit cautious.
They will cower.
Does not hear the flag. Exactly. Sosa manages to push up through the sewers and get that phenomenal kill off him. And now it's in disadvantage of BSK. Sosa has managed to give his team a huge advantage in this defending round, and now they should know, just from that little info that Sosa manages to gather by pushing up, that BSK are favoring a B push. Sosa manages to hear footsteps coming
30
through the
seconds
sewers.
left.
Not kill my allies.
The rest coming up wants to kill me. They know that this A bush is coming. They can hear it. Sosa probably communicating as much to.
You should run. 10 seconds left. Spike down A.
Nice. The defenders managed to hold the site.
One enemy remaining.
Ugly left on the site alone, unable to get the spike down in time. Unfortunately, that round goes to Popsicles. And we're not done yet, guys. We're not done yet. 2 rounds stand between these two teams. Will Popsicles manage to push this into overtime? Let's wait a moment. You can't take your eyes off the action for even a second. For even a second.
Calling my bot.
Let's go to the side of the attackers. Let's see,
Out.
seems that yet again they're going for this B push. Even though they were forced to A the last round, it seems like they're not going to give up on this particular type of strategy. That initial blind coming through from the sky, unfortunately not able to catch the Reyna. It seems that both Zoltan and
Time to hunt.
going for some early info. Manages to spot out Kenneth in the corner.
Hawk out.
The hunt begins.
Blinded.
The counter blinds coming in on both sides. Sosa and
Get out of my way.
Frags coming in
Spike
absolutely
down,
crazy
B.
on both sides. It seems like the spike is down on the B sides. Cruz unfortunately unable to capitalize, and it seems like they've been counter fragged, and now it's all tied up.
Cover going
30
out.
seconds left.
Unfortunately, they have control of the spike,
One enemy remaining.
so I'm able to stop Security from pushing up. Still have full control of the spike on this site at this point in time. It all falls down to Kenneth. Will he manage to be able to clutch this out? Even after he
10
manages to get
seconds
the
left.
spike, which maybe they might let him, will he have enough time to
One
put it
enemy
down?
remaining.
It doesn't seem like
have
that's
the
going to be the case. Nope, unfortunately. Still manages to hurt the other team's economy. It's 12-1 in favor of BSK. Doesn't hurt the economy that much. They will still be able to go by. This is the round, ladies and gentlemen. Will it go to another tie? So rather, will it go to a tie, or will that be another game going in favor of Team BSK? Let's wait and watch. I'm so excited. So excited. On the B side, we have Silver Fans alone. He has no idea how important how this particular defense is going to be. This all starts between him, his team, and another chance at victory. He alone is going to have to stop a 3-man push Manages to smoke off their entrance, but it's not enough to deter the team. They push up. They manage to get the spike down. And now it's going to have to be a retake attempt for Team Popsicle. This particular retake is very, very important. They delayed ultimates. That's one down. Unfortunately, Silverfang is unable to capitalize on that very well-timed ultimate. Sosa, on the other hand, working his magic in heaven. They're refusing. Sosa holding the cross.
One enemy remaining.
One left. And that is it. Folks, we're going to overtime. That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh my god. Just a split second. A split second stood between
sides.
a win and a loss. And folks, that's it. You have it. Both teams managing to hold up until this point. We're going to overtime in 12-12. Ah, god, the anticipation, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. My heart, it's beating out of my chest. This is just a phenomenal performance from both sides. Not much for me to commentate at that particular point. I was so dumbfounded that I couldn't find the words. That was a wonderful retake from Team Popsicle. The way they were able to slowly but surely, one by one, pick apart BSK. No. It seems that the team has come alive yet again. And once again, it seems that the game could go either way. After what seemed like a dominating 4 rounds from BSK, managing to push Popsicle back 4 entire spaces. Creature positioned in heaven. Will he be able to hold this angle? It seems that they managed to break the wall, and they should know from the info that they are getting that Team Popsicles are trying for the
Hawk out. Blinded.
A push. But it seems like all of this is just a fake to see if they could pull BSK to the A site. While they slowly but surely make their way up onto the B side pyramid. Spike in the hands of Bodawale as he creeps his way onto the B side. But it seems Dropper is still here. They'll still have him to contest with. Ooh, unfortunately you're unable to trade.
Spike down B.
Dropper manages to get himself not 1 but 2 kills. Silverfang's waiting for Ugly to rotate in, manages to balance things out just a smidge. But it's still in disadvantage of Team Popsicle as they try to get the spike.
30 seconds left.
Onto the site. At this point, they don't have much of a choice. 22 seconds. 16 seconds. The spike must go down. It must.
10 seconds left. Last player standing.
Ooh, unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Popsicles picked apart in that retake. Very, very short. That has to be the shortest retake in history. Manages to get the spike down, but unfortunately, it isn't enough. It isn't enough.
Switching sides. Match point.
And now we are at match point for Team BSK. Will they be managed to run away with this point lead that they managed to gain for themselves, or are we going to go into second? Are we going to go into double overtime? Let's go to the scoreboards. We have Ugly Creator fragging out of his mind at this moment. He's not here to play. This particular match could be the difference between him winning and losing.
There.
This game, this tournament.
There.
Can't take your eyes off the action for any second. We have Sosa at the top of the Popsicle side between 4 players. But able to open up a space for his team. Manages to take down Ugly Creator.
There.
Turning this into a 4v5. Unfortunately, it seems that BSK have been unable to gain ground on any side at the moment. But diligently watching this side, not giving them an inch. Not even an inch.
Placing swarm grenade. Alarm bot out.
A well-placed tactical swarm grenade just in case the plan comes through. But BSK, they are patient. They're just waiting for team to sleep, or even just a little. You know that they're at a disadvantage. They're one man down, but they're not going to let that get to them. No, not at all. Kenne manages to finally trade that kill, and
30
with that
seconds
out
left.
of the way, it seems that they have the confidence that they need to push up to this side. Solar fans getting not one but
Spike
two.
down B.
It's a 3v2, folks. The defenders, they have Cruz here on a monumental flank, unable to capitalize on it.
One enemy remaining.
Panics, but Silver Fang's able to cover up for him. And we're going into double overtime, folks. This is the tight game, very tight game.
Switching sides.
Could still go either way.
Overtime.
I don't even know how many people are in the stream right now, but if you're not here, you're missing out on one of the closest games I have spectated in a long time. Slowly but surely creeping up to the B sides. And now you know that the Odin is on the board.
Barrier created.
They definitely know that the Odin is on the board. They have to be a lot more careful now. It looks like they're going to be rotating onto the A sides. But we have Sosa and Sirius opening up the path for them. Seems that Ugly has sensed that something could be afoot and is diligently watching events, waiting for the push to come through. Take your time, kids, take your time. The trade coming through beautifully by Sosa. Unfortunately, Tsukiyomi waiting for him on this side. Ugly waiting for his all-time 11, and now it's a 4v2.
30 seconds left.
Cruz stuck on A sides. What will he do here?
Last player standing.
He managed to do it, unfortunately he couldn't. And yet again,
Switching sides. Match point.
once again BSK with the 1 point lead. Will they be able to convert this, or will we go to triple overtime? Damn, this game is tight.
Turret out.
It looks like BSK will be favoring an A push in this particular round. Unable to get any information with the dog, aside from the fact that one, if not two or three people are creeping up to A, slowly but surely creeping up to A side. It seems that the creature is going to fall back. Meanwhile, the spike happens to be at mid.
Cover going out.
Fortunately, the wall blocks his way, but he has to move his back up.
Shadows traveling. Stealing sight.
Blind catches no one. Has no idea that God is on the corner. This could be the difference. But God unable to patiently wait out. And it looks like this is going to be the game, folks.
No.
30 seconds
It's down
left.
to a 3v4.
Spike down B. Cutting their vision. Spike planted.
Sosa able to get one, dropping this to a 3v3. It's a 3v2.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
1v1. It's Kenne versus Silver Fangs. Both child prodigies in their own rights. Silver fans manages to clutch it up. We're going to triple overtime, folks. Oh my god.
My ultimate is ready.
Switching sides.
Bruh,
Overtime.
Longest match I have spectated, hands down. Draw. Oh my god. And it's a tactical timeout coming out from 3C. Probably discussing strategy. And now we are at the beginning of triple overtime. It seems that Team Popsicles is favoring an a B push rather, while they have two of their strongest aimers slowly picking up the A.
Turret out.
Meanwhile, Spike is patiently waiting for Bot to create some space on the A side. We have Sosa and Silva fans diligently watching the mid, waiting for just a single slip up. With Ugly Creator dribbling that and having that position and just like that chance just like that. Creature spawns through the smoke. Doesn't make a difference, nobody pushing through. Everybody's playing it slow. The tension can easily be seen, can be felt in the air. Just one wrong move, and it could all be over. Everybody's definitely feeling the pressure. Zoltan anchoring the A sites for his teammates as they slowly rotate on the side.
30 seconds
To
left.
clear out the back of the site, make sure that he sees, gets some info, manages to get info at the last moment. Will he be able to communicate it to his team? Yes, he does. And now it seems like they have control of the A sites with the wall of labs. Will they get the spike down in time? It seems like they will.
10 seconds left.
Knocked him.
One down.
Pull cat.
It's a 3v2 in favor of Team Popsicles.
One enemy remaining.
A 2v1. We'll drop a bit to make
Last
this.
player standing.
Cruz manages to catch up that round. One round lead for Team Popsicles. Will they manage to be able to defend this
Switching
and will it be
sides.
their game?
Match point.
Oh my god, my heart is beating. One round starts between this team and victory. Will they be able to pull it off, or will BSK call their way back and send this into quadruple folks overtime? Ah, the anticipation is in the air. I can feel it. And we're off to what could possibly be the last round in this game. Seems that BSC is going to favor the B push rather. But Wally positioned to stop just that. Has his bots positioned in such a way that until they actually push up to the side, they will stop them out. They know that it's there. They mixed out. They try to force their way through. unfortunately, it's not enough. And they are taking out Preacher down. Preacher goes down. It quickly becomes the 5v4, folks. This could be it. Becomes a 4v3. So it's in a good spot here.
One enemy remaining.
It's a
Spike down,
4v1,
B.
folks. This could be the end of the game. This could be the end of the game. This could very well be the end of the game. Kenneth alone, can he make a miracle happen? No, they know where he is. And slowly but surely they're going to... But as you can see, this team is disciplined. Not all rushing into his crosshairs. Waiting patiently.
30 seconds left.
And there goes the game. GG's.
Defenders
Team
win.
Popsicles, despite all odds, despite everything going down, managed to claw their way to victory. They started out amazing at the beginning of this series, managing to get 2 wins back to back on BSK, but it's been a mud match ever since. It's been a mud match ever since. It hasn't been easy.
But it's
You know?
for me.
GG's, boys, yeah. Bro, I destroyed this last game.
Okay, back to my conclusion. So it's been a hell of a game, folks. It has, and honestly, one of the best tournaments I've spectated so far, just in terms of the quality of the gameplay and everything. You could see each team slowly but surely picking each other apart. You know, it was truly a battle of the minds. Towards the end, honestly, it could have gone either way. We went to not single, not double, not triple, but quadruple overtime. But despite everything, despite all the odds, Popsicles manages to pop out with a 3-1 victory against BSK.
GG's,
guys.
You can see GG's going around in the voice chats. Everybody's tired. Everybody's exhausted. It's been a long day. It has. But yeah, it's great things like this that really made me enjoy the game of Valorant. Just how high level, everything boils down to at the end of the day. And yeah, I hope to continue to spectate tournaments like this in the future. Thank you to everybody that managed to watch the stream today. I really appreciate you guys turning up and vibing with me, just watching, all these crazy plays just happening, at the same time. I'm blown away by it. Like about 83 views on the first stream. And then this one, I have no idea. I'll have to check after. But thank you so much, Lord, and thank you so much, guys, for turning up. Welcome to all the new subscribers yet again. It's nice to have you in the channel. I look forward to producing more really great content for you guys in the future. And yeah, this is where the stream is going to come to an end, unfortunately. I will continue to be Matrix. I hope to see you guys in the future, in future streams and future videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, remember, game till you drop. Good night, folks.